Alright. Like that. 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 Alright, hello YouTube. It's me, Derek Shoehorn, for life advice. I'm gonna pound through a few more of your questions. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, bell icon, all that. What do we got then today? First thing, I had a few comments on my last video where they were asking about my Elon Musk Tesla hoodie that I was repping, and as you can see today, I'm repping the SpaceX swag up in here, and a lot of people just asking me why is that? What do I admire Elon Musk? What do I think about the whole Silicon Valley, all those guys? It's a huge topic. I'll get into the whole Silicon Valley thing in another video, but for now, it's suffice to say, yes, I do. I very greatly admire Mr. Musk. Sorry, guys, so fix this lighting. I greatly admire Mr. Musk. I think, in my opinion, he's one of the greatest living Americans, alongside maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger and John Oliver. So, yeah, I mean, like I say, I'll address the whole Silicon Valley thing another time, but for now, that's that. But it does bring me nicely on to the first question, which is, Derek, what do you think about America? It's a great question, and it's funny because the questioner actually, before that, we had a little back and forth on the thread there, and the comments of the questioner actually thought that I was American, which was a new one. Like I said in the previous video, I've had a lot of Mid-Atlantic before, but no one's ever mistaken me for an American. But I've never even been there. I don't really know anything about American culture aside from those I mentioned, and I like blue jeans. I like chewing gum. And yeah, I mean, so American culture is, as a whole, I guess I like, from what I know. I mean, maybe if I go there one day, I'll learn a little more about it, and then I'll come back to you. Derek, I gotta know, man, did China create and spread the coronavirus? Well, firstly, I have to pick you up there on something in that question. Like I said in the previous video, nothing really escapes me in these questions. I can read through it. I can see all of your. I pretty much know everything about a person based on the question they leave for me in the comments of my YouTube videos. And in this one, the guy says, Derek, I gotta know, man. Yeah, this is some hippie guy. But I'm not gonna hold that against him, because the question is a good one. Did China create and spread the coronavirus? And this is a very, very serious topic that is on a lot of people's minds right now. So I don't wanna step into it in a frivolous way. I need to deal with it in depth. So I've done a lot of research on this. I've done a lot of reading. Let me pull that up. So what I found out, I did a little look. I found a website called factsaboutchina.com. So these are facts. The president of China is a guy called Xi Jinping, and I looked at the website Facts About China, and I found a picture of this guy, and I couldn't believe it, because he looks exactly like Winnie the Pooh, the cartoon bear. And that's strange to me, because I live close to where Winnie the Pooh lives, actually, and the place where he invented the poo sticks game on the bridge, where he drops the sticks with Piglet on the bridge. That's near here, so that was a strange coincidence when I found that out. And it's terrifying to me because if a guy that looks like Winnie the Pooh is creating a virus that can spread around the world and kill thousands of people, that's not good. Because how can we deal with a threat like that in this world? It's bad enough when you're trying to deal with a normal human being. This guy looks like a cartoon bear. So that's pretty bad. But yeah, it turns out, from what I was reading on the facts about China, it turns out that yes, he did create the coronavirus and spread it around the world. And I don't know why Winnie the Pooh would do that, but um, that's the situation we're all dealing with now, and it's terrifying. It's terrifying, and I don't really know what's around the corner. Really, no one does. No one does, I guess. And it's not often I don't know what's around the corner, so I'm finding it kind of scary, to be honest with you. I want to be clear here. The people of China are my friends. I love the Chinese people. I love the Shaolin tradition and the tradition of eating very strange things. Those are. I'm not criticizing those. It's not the people of China I'm criticizing. It's simply Pooh Bear and his friends. Okay. Next question. Uh, Derek, is God a DJ? Well, no. Clearly not. I've never had time for DJs. Truth be told, I think that they are the kind of people who will lie, they will manipulate, and they will steal. And I say this not out of malice, but because it's what I really believe, having seen these guys from afar operate. I see what they look like to me, like shifty types who I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't trust them with anything. Most of them have never even worked out. Most of them do not eat a good Paleolithic diet. Most of them do not know how to meditate. Most of them do not know how to seduce anyone, and they use their manipulation and their musical devilry to brainwash millions of people. And if God is that guy, then we're doomed. I mean, I hope he's not. I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's not. No, God is not a DJ. And that's all there is to it.